Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining us from today. Today, we are going to do a little different. Our session is going to be a little different than what we do usually. We usually do a chat together, but now, today we are going to have a marathon of people. Like, we'll keep adding people and they'll be sharing their stories. This is just to show all of you how we have people from different parts of the world joining us, and how people had different reasons to start their own business, and maybe some of their stories might relate with you, and it might inspire you to take the next step too. So yeah, and if you are watching our recording, please put a message or put a comment below so that we can engage with you, and also let us know where you're joining us from, because we have people watching us from different parts of the world. So it will be great to know where you're watching us from. Okay, so I'll start. Namaskara. My name is Kavya Nelson. I'm a software engineer by profession, but now a full-time digital business owner. I'm currently residing in India. I'm from Mysore, Karnataka, and I was working as a software engineer in a multinational company in India at Infosys. I worked there as a senior software engineer for about 5 years. And then in 2018, I had to quit my job and move to Germany with my husband, because he got a job in Germany and I quit my job here and moved in with him. And like most immigrant spouses, right? So I was also looking for an extra stream of income, or I wanted to start another job, because back in India, because I was earning a decent income, I was also on a home loan. Like, I had bought a house on loan and I was paying my EMIs back in India. And when I moved to Germany, suddenly I was dependent. I was not used to that. I was earning right from my beginning of my after I finished my engineering, I just joined the company and I was earning, right? So when I moved to Germany, I suddenly became a dependent, and my EMIs and everything was put on my husband. He used to pay that, and I really didn't like that. Though he was looking after me well, being independent would give you more joy, is what I feel, right? So that's when I started looking for a job. I started applying for jobs, but because I was in Germany, the main requirement was that I need to know German language, and that was not with I didn't know German then. And back then, even joining a German language course was heavy for me. Like, it was too much of the fee and everything. So I was looking for jobs which didn't ask for German language, and I found a few, but they were also asking for a lot of experience, like minimum of 8 to 9 years of experience, and everything. So I just had 5 years of experience. So I thought, okay, let me at least look for a part-time income or part-time jobs that I can do. I've applied for a lot of things. So that's when I found this business, and I am very glad that I found this business. I was fortunate, because if I had a job, if I had found a job already, maybe I wouldn't have taken this, because people try to be comfortable in jobs, right? When they are earning, they don't look for an extra stream of income. But I found this business, and I really felt fortunate. After 5 to 6 years in the business now, I'm thankful that I didn't get a job. I'm thankful that I found this, because now I started this business in 2019. So it's been 6 years journey for me in the business, and I'm so glad I gave this a chance, because I'm not an immigrant anymore. I've come back to India. I live close to my aging parents now. That was one of my reasons to start the business too. I wanted to be back with my parents, because they are aging and they need us. And most immigrants know this part, right? Like, they want to be close to their aging parents, but they can't. So I'm so blessed, and I'm grateful that I found this business. I'm able to be close to them. I have my own farmland now. I have made a lot of investments back in India. The main thing here is just it's not just money that I've got the time freedom, right? So now I don't both my husband and I, we have quit our IT jobs, and we are doing this business full time. So we can travel anytime. We have the financial freedom with the time freedom. It's not just money we are having. We are not working forever. It's a passive income we are earning. We are traveling, and we are also earning on the side. So that's what this business has given me. So that is why I like sharing about this business to people. So if you are looking at this, and if you're thinking, okay, I need some different thing, like something different from whatever you're earning or whatever your lifestyle now is, this would be a great opportunity. So give it a try. Thank you. Nandini, you can share your journey. Yeah.
थैंक यू काव्या। मेरा नाम नंदिनी है और मुझे बहुत गर्व है कि मैं एक डिजिटल बिजनेस ओनर हूँ। ये बिजनेस मेरे लिए सबसे महत्वपूर्ण और सबसे आई थिंक बेस्ट चीज़ है जो मैंने किया है। सो या हाय एवरीबॉडी, आई एम योर वेरी ओन डिजिटल बिजनेस mentor from India, Nandini, and this business is just the best thing that happened to me. But let me take you back to 2020 when I lost everything in my 60s. Today, I'm on the other side of 60, okay? And I'm still living the life of a youngster, if you ask me, because all these people around me in my team are like my kids. I just love spending time with them. I don't feel lonely. I don't feel down. I don't feel depressed. 2020, it was not like that. I had lost everything. I was forced out of my home due to some bad decision I had made. My savings had come to an end. I was doing a little bit of acting. The lead actor died. I was doing a little bit of coaching, which was mostly pro bono, and I was forced out of the city that I loved. I was definitely in deep depression. I kind of froze. I just froze. I didn't know what to do. I used to cry all the time. I felt miserable all the time for the first time in my life. I'm an optimist. I was born an optimist. Everything makes me happy. If I look at the clouds, I'm happy. If I eat hot chocolate, I'm happy. Drink hot chocolate, I'm happy. I just feel generally happy. Nothing gave me happiness. I was so low and so down. But then I found the light at the end of the tunnel, and that was this digital business. I just loved it because I've never done a business before. My dad was an export manager of Chia Tires. My mother was a teacher. My grandfather was in the government. My nanny, like all my role models. My nanny was a housemaker. She'd make chikki and make aloo paratha for us and pickles. And I knew all that. I learned all those things from various people. I never knew business. I didn't know digital funnel. My God, I got scared when I heard the word. I didn't know. I didn't know any of the terms of putting a business together and then online, no. But this business has been put together in such a kind way. So if you just put it in a nutshell, this is a modern online digital business franchise for everybody, for somebody in their late 60s like me, because everything is taught step by step in a process. And that's why I love this business. And that's why I'm talking to you today to tell you that anyone can do this business because you're taught in such a good way. And then, whatever you're taught, you have to implement. So that also people hold you while you implement it. For example, Kavya is my coach. She helps me every step of the way. I'm not stuck doing everything on my own. I could not do it on my own. I have a team. I can ring up Praveen and say, Praveen, can you help me make a nice digital thing of this? And he'll do it for me. I can call Ruchika and say, listen, what is the latest thing in this? And we all help each other. I help them too. So that is the खूबिया of this business. ये business बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत सरल है. And I tell you, if you're in your 50s and 60s, you will forget the L of loneliness. You'll forget, it'll go out of the window. You will not wait for your children to call you. You will not wait for social engagements. सब कुछ यहाँ मिलता है. सब कुछ. We're all about wholesome success. My tribe is my vibe. I can tell you that. I just love them. One more thing. If I can do my business, the other half of 60, you can all do this business. So, whichever page you're looking from, hop in there. Bye. Thank you so much.
Good day, everyone. Vanakkam Nanbarli. So, myself, Praveen. I was born and brought up in India. So, I'm an engineer by profession, a dad of two kids. And currently, I'm living in Texas, USA. And before this, I was in Australia for 10 years. And none of my family members, they never owned a car or never traveled in a flight. And my parents, they didn't have money to give that extra skills or the extracurricular activities that am interested. So I was having all these dreams in my mind. So I graduated, I took a job, and then I was able to buy the car, and all those small dreams I was able to fulfill. But to sustain my life and to achieve other dreams, like I love to travel different countries, and then I want to give better education for my kids. I don't want to repeat the mistakes that my parents did for me. So when I think of all these things, so I didn't have that sufficient time or resource or money to do that. And actually the reality kicked in when we had our kids. So the childcare expenses was very high, so my wife has to quit her professional career to take care of the kids. And I have to. My job involves a lot of travel, so I have to travel a lot to keep the money coming in. And my wife has to take different jobs here and there just to support the family. So this was our lifestyle, and I felt really worried and concerned. And I thought that there should be something to rescue us. And then I thought I was smart, and then I went in and then took the Uber driver job. But again, that took me a lot of time out of the family. It's not solving the purpose. Then I came back and then I was exploring a lot of business opportunities out there. And when I come across this business, I didn't have the courage. I didn't have the confidence to take this business on. But when I did my due diligence, so I found that I'm not going to lose anything if I do this business. And when I come in, when I started this business, everything was given to me, and I had that confidence that I through this business everything is possible. Because after coming into this business, I have seen people like Kavya mentioned, like I have seen people who are able to quit their job in 3 or 4 months. So I want to give early retirement for my wife. I want to retire early so that we can have the time freedom, we can have that financial freedom to go and then live our life in our own terms. So if you're watching us or any of us, so all we can recommend is just take that first step. So even initially, I didn't have that courage to come into this business. I was waiting on it, but one day I took the leap of faith, and that is helping me. And that is I'm considering this business as one of the blessing or one of the right decision that I made in my life. So similarly for each and every one of you, so this could be a lifesaver or it could be a blessing for you. So don't wait on it. Take the first step. Take the step out of your comfort zone, and this could change your life. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Namaste. My name is Ruchika. I'm a family physician. I work in Calgary, Canada. I have two grown up boys, and currently I am an empty nester. So they have moved out to universities, and thank God, about 2 years ago, I started this business, even before they left the house. So my story is that I was born in India, and I did my initial training as a doctor, and as a postgraduate trainee, I studied in India. And then me and my husband, we wanted to move out of the country and work as do more training outside country in UK. So we to do that, first of all, we moved to Nepal. We studied for some exams so that we could move to UK. And in the UK, I was there for 10 years. There, I studied more and did more training, and then I was working. After that, we decided to move to Canada. So there was a lot of change in my life, lot of moving to different countries, and each time we moved, there were more loans to pay, or if we would buy a house, a car, and sell those. So finally, when I moved to Canada, I thought my life is settled, my training is done, I am good now, and everything is going to be really good. But that didn't happen because we had to buy another house, take more mortgage. I was already like in my 40s, so the mortgage would be for 25 years. So few years ago, I realized that all these loans will take many years to finish. Until then, I'll be working. My life is tough. I have to work 9 to 5 every day. Sometimes I work on weekends. So there was no time for myself. So though I have financial freedom, I didn't have time for myself. I was just working. And this is a story for a lot of immigrant people who come for good life, but either they don't have a job and they are dependent on their husband, or they don't have a job which will sustain them and give them good life. Or if they have a good life and they have a job, they end up working like me, so it's not a like a good situation where there's no time for uh, the person who is working so hard. So I thought I should find something which will give me some freedom so that I can travel, I can think of early retirement, I can pay off my loans early, and I can be with my children when they go to universities. I have the freedom to visit them. And I found this opportunity through a physician friend, and she really inspired me. And this has been the best decision since then. My life has changed. I feel quite happy. I have another new thing to learn, which is also giving me extra income, and which is building. I'm building this so that it can sustain me and give me that freedom in few years, which I'm looking for, to be mortgage free, to have more time to travel, and retire early. So this is my story. This is how I joined the business. And I would say, even if you have a good source of income, you're financially stable, one should think of a side hustle, so that it gives you extra stream of income. You can depend on it in future. It can be your mainstream at some point, and it's a good plan B. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Hello, എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. So my name is Ami. I'm a mom of three. I am an RN working in Canada for the last 15 years now. I was born in Kerala, did my nursing back home. So I worked only in India for like 2 years. Then I moved to Canada just by myself in the beginning. So then I came in, I finished my exams, I got the job. So my husband joined. So it was like 15 years ago then. So then our family was happy, like, me and my husband was working, like we were like, then I had three kids after that. So when after the one kid, like, I know our life is a little bit different, because after the kids comes in, you have to work opposite. So me and my husband did it like one, two, three kids, and we did work opposite for my entire career until then, like last 13 years. So during then the pandemic hit, my work was like difficult. We didn't have no time with the family, like, all the time. And after the work, I came home. I don't want to touch my kids. I had to stay in a different room. So it was like a long year. I thought it would be done in a year, but it didn't done. It was like 1 year, 2 year, third year, I'm still doing it. So that time, there was a day, working through that, and we were financially okay. Like, I have a job, my husband have a job, but our life wasn't easy. It was like work, 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 and like working opposite. So and that was like my daughter's second birthday. I couldn't get off from work, so that was the day I forced to stay like 16 hours at work. And those time I hated my work, and working through the pandemic, it was difficult. So thankfully, one day when I was scrolling through the social media, this opportunity came in. I was doubtful as everybody else. I didn't want to see what it was, but then it kept on coming in to my news, like Facebook page. So I clicked onto the link, watched a webinar. That's when my business journey started. So, I was super doubtful. Anybody who is hearing me, I didn't had like much social media experience then. So, but after coming into this business, like everything changed. I learned little things once at a time, and over those times, I had more time with my kids, which I missed before. Me and my husband didn't travel together lots before. We didn't had our Sundays off. We just only like lived for work, and we didn't realize until there is a change happened to our lives. So anybody hearing me, or like any moms, any nurse moms, that change was a huge on our life. I have more time with my kids. We travel more, and it was, our life is not just work, work, work as used to be before. So that's my little story. And I'm in this business for almost 3 years now, learning a little bit at a time and growing up my business along with my job. And but not that overworking mom anymore. So I hope my story inspired any nurse moms or any immigrant parents, just because, once you come, that's what we think. We think our life is just work and other responsibilities, paying of bills, and we don't think about anything else. And nobody doesn't even like wanted to have a side hustle just because we are scared. We think it's everything online cannot be scammed. So take that time, find out more about this, and hope my story inspired one of the nurse or any mom or any parents, immigrant parents living in abroad actually. Thank you.
નમસ્તે એવરીવન. મારું નામ દીપ્તિ છે. હું કેલ્ગરી કેનેડામાં રહું છું. ઓરિજિનલી હું ગુજરાત ઇન્ડિયાથી છું. હાય, માય નેમ ઇઝ દીપ્તિ. I'm a wife, mom of 2 children, currently living in Calgary, Canada. Originally, I'm from Gujarat, India. By profession, I have a background in commerce and law, but after becoming a mom, I took a break from my career to take care of my family. I started this business just a year ago, and I can't believe how much I have grown since then. Before, my entire focus was on my home and my family. But slowly, I started feeling like I had lost a part of myself. I lost my confidence, my independence, and my own identity. I loved being a mom, but deep inside, I wanted to do something for myself, something for me, something meaningful that I could build from a home without compromising my family time. And that's when I found this digital business. At first, I had a doubts. I asked myself, can I really do this, or do I have the skills? But what truly motivated me was my children. I wanted them to see their moms not just as a homemaker, but as a someone who is growing, learning, and building something for her future. And of course, my husband's support gave me the courage to take that first step. This business gave me a new sense of purpose. I regained my confidence, learned new skills, and connected with a wonderful community of like-minded people. Now I feel proud that I am contributing financially, managing my time on my own terms, and most importantly, inspiring other moms just like me to believe in themselves again. If you are a mom listening to this and feeling like you have lost yourself somewhere in the middle of the family life, just remember it's never too late to start again. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to take that first step. If I can do it, so can you. Thank you.
మీకు అందరికీ నా వందనాలు. Just now I spoke in 3 languages. I have many languages, read and write and speak also. So that's why I spoke in Telugu and in Hindi, because I was born and brought up in Andhra, and then I lived in Mumbai for more than 3 decades. So I am Saji from USA, originally from India, as I said, and I'm from Kerala, but I didn't live in Kerala. I lived in Mumbai most of the time. And I'm a wife, a mom of 3 beautiful children. They are grown up, they are married, and God blessed us with 4 grandchildren. And now I am a retired nurse, a grandma, and also a proud business owner. I am professionally a registered nurse. I worked in Mumbai in few corporate hospitals with gradual promotions. And I used to work all 3 shifts. In India, we don't have 12-hour shift. We have to work morning shift, evening shift, and then night shift. Each shift, one week we need to work. And my husband used to work abroad to meet our daily needs, to keep our children's better future. So we used to sacrifice our life. And so when I used to go for night shift, I used to leave my 3 little children, aged 4 years to 10 years, at home at night alone. Can you believe that? Yes, I used to do that to go so that I can go for night duty. I used to manage the household chores, children's education, paying fees. I need to go physically to the school and pay the fees. Nowadays, everything is fingertips. Those days, it was not like that. So I used to work like that, and I used to take care of my children. And that's how so many challenges I faced. And on my week off days, I go whenever the due comes, pay school fees I used to pay, and groceries, and manage the household chores. And once I shifted to USA, I decided not to work as a nurse because I had faced a lot of challenges in India. So I thought I will relax. But I was looking for a remote job because I'm a retired nurse now. So I thought I will work from home. That's when I came across this wonderful opportunity. So, as everyone has said, I also watched the video, I saw the ad, and I watched the webinar, and it really encouraged me to join. So, I did all my due diligence. When I found this is legal and a very good opportunity, I just took a leap of faith. So, as everyone has said, we all have been skeptical in the beginning, especially as Nandini said, I am also over 66, above 65, but still I am able to run the business. Can you imagine? I don't have any digital experience or technical knowledge, nothing, but just took leap of faith because we have a wonderful, incredible training site and also a very good community who help us, who guide us. Whenever we need a help, they guide us, especially Kavya. She was helping me and many of them. So you are not left alone. Once you join, you are joining into a very big community. It is a global business so that you come across global people, not only Malayali or Telugu or Hindu, nothing like that. Anybody all over the world, Philippines, from Germany, from New Zealand, from UK, so many people are there. So from any part of the world, anybody will try to help us. It doesn't mean that they have to be a friend. No, anybody will come forward and help you, guide you. So you are not left alone. It's a wonderful opportunity. If I can do at this age, you can also do. So take the leap of faith. I encourage you. I hope you got you understood the opportunity's value. So don't miss this opportunity. Take the leap of faith. Take action. Watch the webinar. Our website is there in the screen. You can join any of the websites and watch the webinar and take the action. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.
Have you ever felt stuck to maintain a balance between your professional life and your personal life, or have you ever felt stuck to prioritize between your work and family, or lacking in your growth to because of the family priorities? Well, that was me 10 months back when I found this beautiful business. Namaskar. I am Shalabh Sethi. I am a mechanical engineer by profession and now a digital business owner too. I live in New Delhi with my small family of 3, including my wife and my 11-year-old daughter. I was stuck in between taking care of my daughter and my growth, and was wondering for a business idea which could lift me up financially, but I was not willing to go out too much outside, just to enable for work to enable me for taking care of my daughter. So now today I am taking care of my daughter, as well as I'm working on I can work on a global digital business right from the comfort of my home, and even guide other parents like me to learn to grow while taking care of their children, or even aging parents. Initially, when I joined, I knew a very little when I joined this business. But after joining it, I came to know the things in detail, and I realized that this is not just this is not just a medium for growth, but it is a well-designed program, multi-purpose program, coupled with financial growth, coupled with step-by-step training program, which is easy to learn, and which is for your skill development, for your confidence development, personal development, with your excellent mentorship and coaching. And along with the products to market, which all people admire. So I feel blessed to have found this business, and I thank my God that for getting me here, and I can live a stress-free life ahead. So if you are also wondering to join this business, it is open for all. It is no experience is required for this, and no digital business background is required. So I must advise everybody to explore this business. You can always get through us, or through our website, or you can message us, and you can explore this business. Thank you very much.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు మంజుల. హలో ఎవ్రీవన్, మంజుల. I'm a part-time school teacher. I stay in Canada with my family. I have 2 kids. So to start with my journey, when my husband moved to Canada, he was transferred to Canada, and we had to move with him as a dependent. And he had a job. He used to work for IT. I came from an IT background as well, from India. And it was all good when we had a job. And then one fine day, all the managerial positions were laid off, and then he was laid off too. And I used to work as a freelancer, but not a regular job. So we were removed to a remote place. We couldn't find a job there. It was hard for us to find a job there. And then that's all. That's when we realized the importance of side hustle. We did not have any side hustle. We did not have a plan B. And then it was very hard for us to live as an immigrant in Canada. So we also thought of moving back from Canada to India, because it was hard for us to survive there in Canada. So that's when we started looking for something online. I started looking for something online to start with, and then I came across this online business, but still I was very skeptical, and my husband was also very skeptical. We did not get into this immediately. I started to work I got into a customer service job. I started to work as a customer service employee, 9 to 5 job. My daughter was still very young, and then I kept looking again in these same online business ads, and then I thought, let me register for it, and then that's how it started. But still, I was skeptical, and then I informed my husband about this online business, and then we have a 30-day trial period. Once we register, we have a 30-day trial period. So I was just still skeptical, so I did not went through it properly. And then I informed my husband, and then he was like, he is like an action taker. He had a dream to start a business, a traditional business, but we did not have enough money to start a traditional business. But when we came across this business, he is an action taker actually, so he just jumped into it. The only reason we jumped into it is because it's a legal business and taxable. And then that's where our journey started. And then we realized the beauty of this business only after we started this business, because it's a good mentorship, and we have a global community, and then we realized that you don't need any business experience to start this business, because we have a step-by-step training provided in this and global community, and we have a good mentorship here. So that's why we are continuing this business very happily and comfortably. And wherever we are stuck, we always have a helpful hand, and we enjoy doing this business. So what I feel about this business is, if you are looking for any side hustle and you can want to do any part-time income or part-time job that can go along with this, that can go along with the job, is this business. If you are looking for any side hustle to start with, this I feel that this is a good business to start with. And yeah, if you want to try out, you can register in a website, any of our websites, and then try it out if you want to see that what we will, it will. Sorry, I'm not well today. If you want to try it out, you can always register and try it out. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I was talking on mute. Ellarigu namaskara. Very happy to know about all of you. I am new to this group, lovely dot, and I'm from India. I've been working as a software engineer in Bangalore for the past 12 years. Over these years, I have learned and grown a lot through my professional journey, handling projects, meeting deadlines, and working with diverse teams. But I've always believed that life should have more than just one path. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, everything around us changed: work, life, and priorities. Like many others, my job felt uncertain at that time, and that made me think seriously about having a plan B. So that's when I decided to step into the world of business. To be honest, it was a completely new experience for me. I started with a lot of excitement and hope, but things didn't really work out as expected. So I had to pause my business later that year because I conceived and wanted to give my full attention to my baby. So those initial years of motherhood were beautiful and demanding at the same time. So I took a break and focused completely on my family. Fast forward to now, it's 2025, and I feel ready again. I have regained my confidence, my energy, and most importantly, my belief in myself. So back then, I was hesitant to face the camera and didn't feel comfortable creating content or ads. But now I have realized that those are actually the simplest and most creative parts of running a business. Definitely more enjoyable than a strict 9 to 5 routine. So yes, that's a bit about me, my journey as a mom, an engineer, and now once again as aspiring entrepreneur who is ready to give it her best shot. Thank you everyone so much for listening.
नमस्कार मु रीमा मिश्र मु ओरिजिनली इंडिया रु आछि एबे कनाडा रे रहूची हाय I'm Rima. I'm a health professional by background, and now living in Canada for last 10 years with my teenage son and my husband, and living happily. So I have a very short story behind why I have started this amazing opportunity, I can say, and which is really a life-changing also. Because in the beginning, we may not be able to know that how it actually changes our life, but it really changed our life. Each and every one of us have experienced it. I have also got that opportunity as well. So when I unlike others, I had no idea about business. Never ever in my wildest dream I have ever thought that I will start a business in my life ever. No background, no experience about that one. And even though I am used to computer, to social media, I had accounts, but I was not very proficient in that, not very used to that. So being a health professional, having other works, and so that's how. And then when I came to Canada, my designation in my career, in my profession, has totally changed because I become an immigrant. And as an immigrant, I faced lots of challenges. First of all, being an immigrant, being a temporary visitors, so I couldn't go forward with my career because of the expensive career gap and financial issues. And then when I was ready to go for, I met with another life threatening major motor vehicle accident that has totally changed my life upside down. And then when I was about to get rid over it, and then pandemic hits. So one after another. So with all this, my career take a big pause, and I have to compromise because I want to get rid of that, because I was almost totally lost all my confidence at that time. And then I thought that no, I have to come out. I have to come out, and I engaged myself while joining retail. And when after joining retail, the work culture is so stressful, especially the physical work stress is extremely high, and you don't find any growth. So I didn't find any growth in myself, and neither financial growth nor any professional growth, nothing. So, and at the same time, after coming to home, I was totally burnout because, as I said, I have lots of physical work stress. So I have to, in Canada, as you know, we are the queen of everything. We have to take all the care of the household items, as well as we will go for work. We have to do everything. So then I was like, what to do? I was used to get totally exhausted. So there is no time for myself. At the same time, there was no proper growth in the finance also. So I was looking for both. I was looking for both finance and as well as time. And as like others, I didn't check much in social media, to be honest. I come to know about through some of my friends, and then I was so desperate to come out of that situation that I didn't think much. I had lots of doubt, but I didn't think much. I took the action as soon as possible, and at that time, at that very moment, believe me, I'm very honest, I was really not very satisfied. There's so many times I thought, oh, what decision I took, is it right or wrong? It is so tough. But you know, anything new, when you start, it is not easy in the beginning. But when you will go inside to the ocean, then only we can find it. Then only we will know how to survive, how to swim, how to come out of that. And that's what I find in this business. And because we have so many bonuses in this business. First of all, you will get the step by step training, so you really don't have to think about what to do with how to do the digital marketing. Second thing, it is everything is automated, very flexible, you can do from anywhere. And the best part is there is our community support. It is totally coachable. At each and every step, our coach is there for us to guide us, to help us, and the team that we are surrounded with. So this is the best part. And slowly I grow myself. Today, when I am speaking to all of you, it is not only my effort. It is the business that has given me. It is the team that I got from. It is this confidence that I got from all of them. It is not only my own one single effort. In other businesses, we have the one person only used to do that, but in this business we don't have that. And that is the thing that I have achieved in this business, the growth, not only the finance. So it is not just about earning money. It is just about living a life of your own terms, living your passions. Now I am so happy when I see my son is coming from school, and I used to wait for him, and the way I just used to get so happy when I see the excitements in his face. So that's what I was missing. And this business has given me this. And before I go, I would just like to tell only one thing. Taking an action will always prohibit you, but you have to fold your hand like this and say that, yes, I can do it. I have to take. Don't wait for that last part of the threshold limit. Just take action with that courage, because you never know what is inside. You have to dive inside. And that is what I can say. Take action. If a person like me, who has no idea, no background about business, can be able to do it, I believe anybody can in this earth do this business. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today. And I hope this story inspires a lot of people, because we, as you can see on the screen, we have doctors. Ruchika is a doctor, Praveen is an engineer, Saji is a grandma already. She's a retired nurse, Nandini is an actor. So we have a lot of people. We have engineers, doctors, nurses today, whoever spoke. I hope you can relate with any of these stories. And if you feel that, okay, these are ordinary people like me, who are also skeptical like me, I'm talking about you, right? So if you're watching and if you think that, okay, these are also people like you, and if you can relate with any of them, you have to take the next step. If you're looking for something different, if you're looking for something extra apart from if you're already working, and if you're looking for an extra stream of income which can be flexible, which can help you be with your children and still earn on the side, this is a very good opportunity for you. And along with the money, along with financial freedom, if you're looking for a time freedom, right? You might be earning 6 figures now from your job, but do you have that time freedom to go to go on a travel, to go on a trip without asking for permission from your boss? All these things, right? So if you're able to relate with any of us, feel free to go to our websites, register with your name and email ID, and you can connect with any of us, and we'll be helping you with the next steps. Okay, so like Rima said, don't wait till the end, till that threshold where you feel that no, I can't take it anymore. That's the stage where you can't take any decisions. You'll be held, and you'll be under pressure. So when you feel comfortable, when you feel that, okay, if you have some hint that, okay, I need to try something different, take action then, right? So connect with us, and we'll be happy to help you. And I hope this session inspired you. Thank you, everyone. We'll connect again soon. Bye-bye.